Hey, the collectibles, I suppose. Find them. Collect them all.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Wow, how fucking dare you, sir? I mean, I'll still take it though, don't get me wrong. One out of 6.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
What do you mean?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Another fucking Stanley Parable doll. Oh my god.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Figurine Finders Committee.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I think all we have left to do now are the paths on the left. Oh, that's right. There was the flyer about the figurine hunting committee something. Trust the completionist instinct. Oh, yes, I will. Why wouldn't they just tell us something will happen? This investigation, this room, they feel pointless. TBH. Weird spinning figurine. Ooh, ideas. What do they want? Our data, stock options, money? Saw one in the cargo room. Employee 421 building a bridge. Do we need contracts for them? NDA, potential liability. Bonus stuff. What we know, what we forgot, what we don't know yet. Okay, well, we got the one in the cargo place. When we sell them, obviously, more money is sold together. Man, should we make them... But, what's that word? I can't read that. That's fucking chicken scratch. What do... Why do they kind of look like 427? Why floating? Magic, our quarterly success, magnets, training exercise, by management, dreams. How many are there? Okay. Maybe we are the collectibles. Oh, that's a... How can we find them? Bottom 10. I really don't know where the rest of them are. I've only found 2 out of 6 so far. What we know. Small floating objects have appeared across the office. We have to synergize our resources to ensure their retrieval. There are so many questions. There was no memo from management. Agenda. How can you tell you spotted one? What makes them float in the air? Who took these pictures of them? That's in a bathroom. Figley's are hard to find. Follow clues provided by employee 416. We can do it. Red room? Look. Gonna need it. There will be a reward for finding them all. Stop kidding yourselves. I want them so much. I want to go home. There will be cleaning of this wall required. Places to search. Mission status. Inside of a sequel exhibit, a large room, lots of boxes, stairs, something to do with stairs. Somewhere both red and blue. Nearby a fireplace, a private but smelly place for an important person. Oh, so it actually tells me where they are. Because it's checked off the sequel exhibit and the cargo room. Okay. Got this.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
I think we'll go downstairs. We did that before with just Stanley. Oh!
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about
Hell yeah.
mini stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanlurfigleynes? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlurfiglyne under your belt.
That sounds like some weird poisonous fruit.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something
Okay.
beautiful.
Figurine.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlurfigleynes and Figley's. What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the
kinda
corner
like
of your
Figley's.
screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Okay, well, got that one. I forget how to make the bathroom in the manager's office open, so that one
Coming to a
might be a bit of a
staircase,
pickle.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I know that's this door. Never mind.
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figurines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one.
I like
and then
that.
the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them. And now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figurines. None of us can.
Okay. Fire.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled,
Hello?
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy.
Oh.
So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
So, big grand. Oh, there it is.
And there it is. The last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward.
No, I want an
I
achievement.
would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that.
Give me something.
So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Well, I feel cheated. He did say nothing would happen. Still. Damn it. What if I go back to the meeting room? I keep hitting control out of instinct.
Stanley, I'm
What?
sorry, but I
What?
have to put a pause on things. It's just... It's those figurines. Those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
I don't know, bestie. Last time we went to the memory zone, things ended very, very badly. This doesn't seem like the greatest idea. Now remembering when Stanley found the collectibles. Oh, boy. Oh, got a basement now.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, we got 7 out of 6? Okay. Oh god.
And here was a second Stanlurfigline. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the warehouse. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
I'm literally, I'm just gonna collect double of the figurine?
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini Stan? Can you remember?
Under the stairs? I think? Yeah, I think I did that one first.
Hey, that's exactly right. It was here, under the
Yeah!
stairs. It was the third one.
Yay!
You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
Really? Oh.
Let's see, what came next? Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room. Oh, well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
That's not right. That's not right at all. I really hope I get an achievement for this. Ooh, the bathroom. Yes, that was one that actually happened.
This was the fifth mini Stan, and this one was really something special. It was in the boss's bathroom. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Wait. Windows Movie Maker? Really? Oh no. Or is it iMovie? Hell yeah! Oh, starring Stanley.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Really? It took you 8 minutes to put that together? That's a long time. Right. The last one. Again.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here behind the boss's office. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Well, the doubled our numbers.
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
Okay.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Okay.
Okay, yes. The back of the boss's office. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
You said that before, Mr. Narrator. Okay, so I guess we're gonna get 18 out of 6.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
Oh, no.
Yes, I love that video.
Yeah, 8 whole minutes. You did it. You did it. You're so great, bestie. Bye. Oh, okay.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though.
We're
A solid room.
never in the pink. It does look nice.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation.
I don't know, Bessie.
Next one.
I feel like because we haven't been rewarded, you're kind of feel like you gotta keep going. Oh, that's a dead end. Oh.
This was our second figure. Don't you remember?
Yeah,
yes,
I remember.
I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful
Pardon me, I'm
thing.
trying to
Why
focus
does
on not
anyone
falling
ever
to my
choose
death.
leave it? Keep going.
Okay. Don't fall, don't fall. Don't fall. Okay. Woo!
This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
Oh no. I'm extremely concerned for the narrator. Oh no, wait a minute. Oh. Oh, the jumping circle!
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now. Look how much fun the past is. I want more. More memories.
I'm still out of jumps. I want to jump. Let me jump. I want to jump.
Oh, yes, the two doors.
Classic.
Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one. And before everything else, there was your office. Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember. Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.